Hello friends, welcome to my channel Ram Tiki. I'm going to demonstrate what are the best applications for Windows 10 cleanup and how to use them. First one is the CCleaner free version. It has multiple options to do cleanup. Download the exe and install in your system. I would recommend the free version. It do all the jobs we need. I am using this application for a decade and I didn't see any issues with it. So it is a consistent player. To do Windows cleanup, you need to delete a lot of junk files in different locations and different unwanted files. It can be easily managed in CCleaner. We will see how it works. I have installed CCleaner in my system. First option is PC's health check. In health check, it will check your junk files and disk space utilization, startup apps and security and other options. To close the open browsers as it asks. In free version, you only get clearing the trackers and junk files in the space. Whatever it is showing in the pro version like speed and security, we can also manage. I can show you in this application. Now it is doing cleanup and it is saying it is fine. We will move on to the custom clean where we see different options. In the top of the application, you can also see your system configuration. Here under Windows, majorly it will show you the different browsers and what you can manage under them. These are the options you can also manage in your every browser individually, but here you can combinedly clean them. Here you can also manage Windows Explorer files. By default, it selects what is unnecessary and can be cleaned, and you can also choose extensively specific ones which are not selected. Here you have advanced options also, but I recommend you to verify each option before selecting. Unlike other applications, in CCleaner you have option to analyze here and then run CCleaner. I have already ran this one, so there is no space to delete it. After analyze, you can click on the right corner, run cleaner. In this step, any browser is opened, it will recommend you to close that for better cleaning. Now we will move to applications tab where we have Chrome and Windows Store and applications multimedia, different options listed here. You can also manage them in the same way. Whatever the options you selected here, they are permanent or persistent. Like you close CCleaner and open it again, the selection will be the same. You no need to select again and again. Custom clean is the main one. It clears all the junk files in your system and the browser unwanted history files and everything will be deleted here itself. In the paid version, we have an option to restore in case you deleted accidentally something in custom clean. You can also manage some of the registry options listed here. Scan the issues and if you want, you can also fix them. But personally, I would not recommend because it is registry. So if you don't know, don't touch it. Now we will move to tools. In tools, first one is uninstall. You can also manage all the applications, like if anything you want to delete or uninstall, you can do it here itself. You have 4 options here. Those are uninstall, repair, rename, delete. Next one is software update. Since it is a free version, we don't see any information listed here. For paid version, you can manage updates here. Next option is startup. In the startup, we can see what are the applications starting in the beginning. You can manage them by enable or disable. And it also listed scheduled tasks, Windows services and other options. Next option we have is browser plugins. We can manage them here. Since I have 2 browsers, Internet Explorer and Google Chrome, it is given there. If some of the plugins not required, you can stop them here and it will increase the speed of your browser. I mostly use Google Chrome, so I disabled Internet Explorer plugins and I left whatever the plugins in Google Chrome. Next one is Disk Analyzer. Under it, you can analyze what are the file types mostly using your data and see what are the drives you want to check. You can check. My system have only one drive, so it is listing that. Next option you have is Duplicate Finder. In this, What type of duplicate files you want to filter, you can choose options like what should be searched and what can be ignored. You can select there. You get a lot of options to search duplicate files here. It is useful to manage fewer files, like if you are searching for a duplicate files which is expected in less number, you can use it. You can also give the options like what files can be excluded from this search to avoid unnecessary accidental delete. Here I am selecting some of the options like what can be excluded, what can be included, and what type of files I want to ignore. I am selecting here. Match by, you can select name, size, modified date, and content. And coming to ignore, you can select by the sizes different, and zero files or system files, you can avoid them. I have selected my customized options. Now I can do the search and see what are the duplicate files I can find. This option is useful only if you are particularly targeting a particular folder for few duplicate files. If you have duplicate files in hundred or thousands of number, you cannot manage them by selecting individually which one you want. For that, I have different app to recommend. I will show you it next. You can also manage system restore points, like if you have multiple restore points or you don't want restore points, you can delete them here. Deleting restore points will give you space, but I recommend you to keep at least one restore point. Next one is disk wiper. You can also perform a disk wipe by using options like what type of wipe space you want to select and what type, like is it a one pass override or not, like options you can go with. Under options, first one you have is settings, and next one is cookies. What cookies you want to keep and what are not required. You can see what are cookies to keep, it is listed. By default it adds here. You can manage them by removing. Next options are include, exclude folders and files. You can also manually specify what needs to be included and excluded. Next option we have is scheduling. You can make a schedule of your CCleaner run. And other options like users, updates, and additional information, like other options you have, you can go through if you are using this application. These are all the options we get in CCleaner, and it is very useful and easy to manage. Next, we will move to see how to uninstall built-in applications in Windows. By default, Windows won't give us option to uninstall these built-in applications. We are going to see 10 apps manager. It is available in Google. You can search it and download. You no need to install it directly. It will open like this. And here you see default applications, like you select any of them like a calendar, camera, or anything, and click uninstall. And you can also, in case you want to reinstall, you can do the same back. It is not covering everything 100%, but most of them you can uninstall. You can see I tried with weather, it is getting uninstalled, and same back it is installing back, so it's working. 10 apps manager is a zip file. When you download, extract that one and use it directly, no need to install. In this app I cannot see my selection, like if I select weather, it is not showing it, so be careful while you uninstall install. Next app I am recommending is Duplicate Cleaner Free from Digital Volcano Software Company, and it is available in Microsoft Store. I went through different applications for duplicate file deletion or managing. For search, I seen lot of options, but once the search is finished, there is no options to manage them. But in this application, we get different options to choose even after the search results. Now we will see what we can do. Here we have two tabs. One is search criteria and another is scan location. Under search criteria, you can select different options like whatever we seen earlier in this CCleaner. And we can also select a specific directories what need to be searched. I have selected one of my folder which have multiple files in thousands, so we can see how it works. I am starting the scan. After the search, we will see number of groups listed. In each group, we can see one file duplicates. How many are there? I am searching by MD5 files. It is the content option I selected. Now it is processing the data. Once the search is finished, I can close the pop-up window to see the results. Results are showing more than 3100 groups and 7000 duplicate files are there. I would recommend you to keep all your files, whatever the duplicate content you have, in a single parent folder so that it is very easy to manage. Like you can keep one file and delete remaining duplicate files. Now you can see in the left side we have the options how we can delete these files, like mark by group, all but one file in each group. That option will leave one file in each group and selects remaining all the duplicates. In a single click you can delete them if you are sure. You can manually select the files what needs to be deleted, or you can use the filters available in the left side. I'll try to read the options available for better understanding. You can also mark by pattern or location or by groups, leaving one file in each group. You can also select by oldest for deletion or newest for deletion. If you are searching the files only by name without bothering about the size, you can also do the pattern like by size. I would recommend you to take your time if you are dealing with multiple files in hundreds or thousands, because data, if it is deleted in free version, you cannot restore it. I will consider your suggestions in comment for my next video. Please do comment. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment and share.